They're still paying us to do this, Mike. I'm Eric Stark. He's
defend.
Mike Gross. Let's get right into it. Mike, who's going to win the Heisman Trophy this year?
I think Tim Tebow is going to win it, the Florida quarterback. Well, I think that's who I'd vote for. But what I like about this is this year, for the first time in a long time, this is a legitimate debate. Three guys that are having epic years. Sam Bradford, the quarterback for Oklahoma, and Colt McCoy for, very nice visual element. Texas, Colt McCoy, the quarterback from Texas. I just think that Bradford has the highest quarterback rating in the history of the sport. Tebow, to me, is a unique player who carries his team on his back. I just think he's really, really special, and I'm going to go with Tebow.
He won it last year. I'd say he's a pretty good choice, Tim Tebow.
Starkey, who's the best player in the NBA, and maybe there's a new contender in this race?
There's one I think. Everybody thinks Kobe Bryant. Everybody thinks LeBron James. I'm going to say it's that Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
Did I say it properly?
I think he did.
29 points a game, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 steals. The guy's across the board good. And he's healthy now, Mike. And a lot of people forgot about him this year because he was healthy. It was unhealthy last year. A couple different nagging injuries, out at the end of the year for surgery. He's back.
Nobody who watched the Olympics forgot about him because you could see this coming when he was starting to get healthy and the way he played in the Olympics.
Fun guy to watch. Mike, you know my favorite team in basketball is North Carolina Tar Heels. What do you think of that team this year? How good are they going to be?
You got a good one. They've easily been the best team in college basketball so far. They've destroyed everybody they've played. And unlike maybe some of the great teams in the past, I think they have this extraordinary depth, which is going to allow them to push each other in practice all year and just run people in and out of the game. The competition within that team might be better than most of the competition they face, and they really have a chance to be the best college basketball team, I think, in a long time.
This is without that freshman Zeller.
Tyler Zeller, big kid who got hurt. He's out for the year, but they still go 11 deep. There's something else.
Very impressive.
Starkey, the National Football League on 3D. This is, forget high definition. 3D is the next frontier.
Taking it up a notch.
Yeah, there you go.
Mike, when you watch HD for sports, you feel like you're on the sideline, not in the bleachers, not in the press box like you get to do a lot, but that you're actually right there. And I've covered a lot of high school games, went to Conestoga Valley, got to follow Manhattan Central during the glory days of the 90s. It was awesome to be on the sideline for these games. To be in 3D, I feel like you're going to be in the huddle. You're going to try to be tackling Tomlinson out there.
All right.
To take it up a notch, I went to the U2 concert they had at the Whitaker Center, IMAX, 3D. And a couple times I'm moving out of the way because I thought this person's in my way. No, it's the movie.
It's incredibly lifelike, Starkey. That's what you're telling me. This is in a theater. You're going to have to pay to go to a theater to see it.
I would pay about $25. Throw in some cheerleaders, some mascots, give me some popcorn. It'd be a great experience.
Wow. Okay. I'll buy in.
Are you buying in, Mike, that on December 4th, when Andy Reid benched Donovan McNabb against the Ravens, that it was the right move? If you fast forward, he's looking pretty darn good right now, and so's the team.
You know, there was so much talk about this when it happened, when he took it, and everybody was so stunned by it, roundly criticized. Nobody even considered that this was anything other than an indefensible, desperate, stupid thing to do. Well, right now, it looks like maybe it worked a little bit. The next outing, McNabb played great. They won 2 straight. McNabb wasn't really the key issue last week against the Giants. Right. It was more a defense ground game thing. But you know, I think it's worth discussing that maybe he was on to something here.
You benched your leader. It sets everybody up on high alert. You better come ready to play.
A Ryan Leaf movie is about to happen, Starkey. I'm stunned by this news. And if they can make a movie about Ryan Leaf, they can make a movie about...
How about Steve Bartman? We need to see the Steve Bartman story on sports movies.
Not sure if we need to, but it wouldn't be a bad idea.
I'm thinking locally we could go a Tug McGraw movie. Come on, you bring in Tim McGraw.
Very compelling
character.
Tug McGraw.
He could tap the glove. Oh, you got to love Tugger. Daryl Dawkins. Chocolate Thunder in 3D. Wouldn't that be fun?
Computer-generated love charm.
And the last one I came up with was the O.J. Simpson story, The Fall from Glory.
Boy, that is a precipitous fall, my friend.
Amen to that.